It has been a long year, a very tumultuous year for a lot of these rosters. Renegades are the #1 team. Vertex in that top 4 spot, arguably #2. Who will walk away the champion? We can only find out as we kick up map 1. Need a full 60 here if you're Renegades. Not too much out of the words, but at this point in time, you're just looking to build back some form of a lead as Shox can cut down players in Zig. Nicely done as well, and the pressure starts to mount towards Waits, but Vertex looking for the break here and the hold. Shox out front for Renegades. Here comes the push. He's going to be the first one inside with players crumbling in the back. AC control for Vertex. It's all just about one-on-one gunfights, and the trades are there. Renegades are inside the hard point.
Renegades looking to heat up now, as it is merely a 20-point lead that Vertex has now, but they are going to be in control of our middle here. Now this allows Renegade to surround the hill and collapse onto it with numbers. As we're watching right now, that's going to be 2 down. Time should go to the side of Renegades. All of Vertex is going to be spawning out on the other side of the map, and this 30 seconds does seem to be in the hands of Renegades.
And how do they put pressure into Kitchen? So far, so good for Kronos. He has streaks, working on the third, the dip and dive around Pillar. Can he find Pred? Pred's still alive, and Pred wins the massive gunfight, but don't worry, numbers are here, and now it's chaos in money window. Shox trying to stay alive for Renegades, but no numbers will fall. Everyone's still up. It's a 4-4 hit right through the front. Vertex need to walk away with this fight. They can't do it. Luca gets the first. Here's the trade. Renegades are inside the point. They break with 30 seconds to go. It's Shox trying to trade things out. Renegades have managed to slip through the back line. Currently in Kitchen. Shox cutting down everyone. Almost gets 3, but the number should get called out.
2 more members of Renegades are going to try and flood in from the front, but the trades go out in the side of Vertex. 1 player is going to be there. That's going to be Luca. 1 second left. No time to get in. Vertex Gaming actually take the first hard point, Sean, and that is exactly what they needed if they wanted to get a momentum lead on this series.
Can they go up 2-0? For Renegades, looking to tie it up. He can't, unfortunately, outmantle his opponent. And with Shox flying out of the window and finding 2, numbers fall. There is the trade, and there's the round once more. Renegades handling the pressure that Vertex apply early, and they lose the opening 2 fairly quickly.
Slowly but surely, looking to make a deep rotation to go to the B side. First blood actually does go in their favor. Shox will fall.
This is beautifully read, but you have to watch outskirts, and Fida going to work his way around. Luca will shut him down. 3v1, last alive. Luca at 3-0. He's going to get crossed out and exited. We'll see you next round. 3-1.
Couple of shots going out as Renegades has figured out the plan. They know they're all behind them. First blood is going to go in the hand of Vertex Gaming. Beautiful clash from the side of Vertex Gaming. This should go in their favor. 2v3. Might get the free plant. Luca's going to catch wind of it, though. He does shut him down. What should have been a round in hand of Vertex Gaming. Renegades manages to stay alive.
4-1 for Renegades. 2 rounds away from tying up this series. And that might catch them right through the back. Crimza's going to get isolated. Nowhere to run. Pred's going to at least get this. If Shox is not in position, he will be.
Dirdev 1v3. I mean, what could go wrong? Instead, it looks like he's actually wrapping through mid to go back to the A site. He will get met by the pre-fire of Pred, it seems here, as soon as he turns this corner. In 3, 2, 1. Yep, there goes Pred, shutting him down fairly quickly. Renegades now up. Shox though is right there. Limax able to pop up and find 1. He's not able to find the second. Bomb will be going down on the B site, just seconds away. Pred actually will get shut down though as he pushes up a little too far into glass to get that gunfight.
It's going to come down to Dirdev and Eskies. If he's spotted, that's the round and game for Renegades. They tag him up. Now a 2v2. Fida and Luca. Dirdev and Kronos make it a 2v1. The collapse out. Luca wins it and stays alive in bricks. Luca 1v1 right around the corner. The challenge, the win, and the gunny from Renegades. They tie up this series, and a perfect hold from Luca in the corner. Masterfully executed on the late rotation. Bomb planted. Renegades get the game. It's going to be very difficult for Vertex, but if anybody can do it, it is this group of 4. You're looking at an instance now where Renegades have to basically completely 180 their way through this opening round, and he should be able to find something. Oh, shaky shots from Fida. Limax gets shot in the back, doesn't even turn, figure out what's going on, doesn't matter. Renegades get 3 down, and they get the 50-yard line back. 13 seconds to go, and this is when Vertex, again, apply the pressure so nicely onto Renegades. They isolate the ARs on the opposite wing, and they force the issue inside the point. It's Kronos. Can't stay alive for long. Renegades with 2 seconds. Might have done just enough. Is anyone going to touch? Dirdevs can't. No extra integers on the clock, and a 1-0 lead. Renegades hold on for dear life in the end, and they get around because of it. They are so focused on mid-map pressure now, but they're not winning anything, and Pred just absolutely dismantles the opposition. This is the moment when Renegades get scary. You got numbers on A, so far pushed up, watching those spawns. Vertex need a team wipe. They need it now. Shox able to get 1, almost turns with a 360, but damage is done. First take on A is locked up. Now you need a push for Renegades with 28 seconds to go. Both defenses have done such a nice job of mitigating the issues at mid-map and at least getting numbers around to contest, but but now you need a push. Pred at 13-11. Is anyone else around? On a wing, it's Shocks. You got to make a move if you're Renegades. You got to make it now.
Pred actually finds 3. He is on a 4 spree again, finding those 3 pieces that just completely change the pace of the map. Renegades actually getting the B site and cap it incredibly fast and don't even allow Vertex Gaming to breathe.
Now one more round in this control, and they'll be up 2-1 in the grand final as Luca and Pred open it up with 2, and Shocks drops the 3rd.
It's going to be all the way in the back of Spawn, though, trying to find a couple free kills on side of Vertex. He will find 1. Now that's going to force Vertex to go on the hunt and waste some time to try and get him out of their spawn, as the rest of Renegades just have complete control of mid-map.
Things are looking a little bit better. You can slow this game down. Shocks can't clean up the kill. Nonetheless, it keeps him out of position, and this should be another tick for Vertex, but here comes Luca on the challenge.
If Crimson and Chronos Good can move together on the map consistently, they can just...
He just gets him.
Go ahead.
No, Ali, that's all I got. He just gets him. He just wins it.
Daredev, though, actually does make his way in, and that should be an A cap, but Renegades is not allowing it to happen. Chronos Good actually manages to stay alive, though, to get that cap.
Luca literally just has to lay down and watch him walk right into his sights. With 20 seconds to go, Vertex are waiting for the last possible moment. Now they make their move. With 3 seconds to go, it's a 5v2, and it's all done. Renegades clear the board, and they're up 2-1 in the series.
Renegades just shutting down Vertex time and time again. Each player individually, I mean, just putting 2 and 3 pieces in gunfights on the board that they just have no business winning.
We got Apocalypse Hardpoint. We got 2 of the best teams in APAC going at it. And this might be for all the marbles. I mean, Vertex have already, off the opening 10 seconds, rotated to P2 to Rugs.
Vertex are absolutely in the driver's seat currently. I mean, 50-point lead right now. Sure, Renegade, you can break in for now, but that's in only mere 20 seconds.
Luca inside the hard point, and Daredev again working on that back push. You got Luca, who's more than willing to take the challenge on 2. The team shot for dead. Renegades holding on quite nice in P3, and Shocks playing outside of the hard point will just cause more of a headache for Vertex. Another 3 wipe, another 5 dead. Pred on a 5-3 getting close to streaks. This is exactly what you wanted if you're Renegades. A nice bounce back into P3.
40 seconds left, 85-73. Renegades is just ripping through the likes of Vertex. They have not been able to make it past mid-map.
Renegades now with a nice lead, and can they continue it into the next hill? For Vertex, you need a couple of wipes, but Shocks working through is able to find 1. And north side is player 6 Fida. He's just thinking about P1 for next. They're not even worried about the challenges in the front. Renegades are winning everything. It's a 3v4, and those 3 on Renegades are taking the fights and walking away with the win. Everyone doing what they need to in this hardpoint. It's 151-110. The lead there for Renegades, but slowly and surely, Vertex are working their way back into it.
Gunfights are going down in Rugs, but Vertex Gaming is just not giving it up. It's all going to be up to Luca to win this gunfight, and he does. Vertex Gaming in a prime position to overtake the lead here, as they got that free full 60 on P1, and not only that, we're still managing to hold on to P2. That was getting bombarded by the likes of Renegades.
You might lose it on P3 and 4. Renegades blew you out of that scenario quite convincingly. Now it's a foot race over to P3, and Fida wins a huge opening gunfight. That just puts more pressure on Vertex to find an early break. Renegades are in the hard point. They have the lead, and they have the opening 40 seconds.
Vertex now are going to be the first to touch the hill to get the first couple of seconds, but they need this full 60 if they want to tie up this game.
And with 39 seconds to go, this is a perfect hole, but it's the break through the front, and it's Renegades who's starting to surge. Daredev shutting down almost everyone, but the last alive is inside, and it's Pred. 30 seconds to go.
They did enough, but that is only going to be 30 seconds going their way as long as Shocks doesn't win this 2-piece. He has no business doing it, but he's going to slide into it anyway, and Renegades are already over fighting for the next pop. 220-180. Renegades only need 30 seconds to win our grand finals here. Vertex need to play perfect to hardpoint, and it looks like they're doing anything but, as they are getting spawn tracked by 2 players of Renegades time.
And it was Pred on their own, Ali, and he was just able to pull numbers off the point. Now you just lay down a contest. You can win it here if you're Renegades, but you have to find a way to get a trade. You have to find a way to wipe if you're Vertex. So far, Limax for the slide and gets absolutely gunned. Luca can't find the second. Kronos is alive, and Shocks is now in. 1 more to do, and he gets taken out by the nade, but don't worry, Vertex are in. 228-195. Fight it from the back. He gets both, and that's what you needed. That break, you can't win it here. We're going to another hill.
Renegades is in the driving seat for P1. Only 1 player is going to be Daredev, but he gets traded out by Luca on a 3 spree. 2 seconds left. Vertex Gaming, nobody's going to be close enough. They didn't push it up. Renegades take the series 3-1, 250-195.
there has never been a more dominant roster in Asia Pacific history. After a long season, Renegades are forever your kings of the Outback.